Good evening, everyone. This is Alan Becker, and I'm back with another book review. This book is Capital Gains by Chip Gaines, and I want you to know I did listen to it on audio, so I have no book to show you. Now, this was a great book. I picked it up because I picked up the Magnolia story, and this was, of course, sitting there along with other recommendations, and the cover looked pretty hilarious. It's actually a cropped picture of Chip on a four-wheeler in a shirt and tie. And it's the cover that he picked for this. And I got to tell you that because I was interested in the story, because I heard a little bit about him through different friends, I've seen one or two shows, and that's what got me interested in their first book. So I love this book because Chip tells stories about building the Magnolia brand, the ups and downs, some of the wins and losses, and he gets into a little more detail about the things that they did versus the Magnolia story, where it was just kind of the story of their 15 years or so as a couple and meeting and their marriage and things. He talks a little bit in this about his faith and how he and Joanne's faith, they're Christians, play a big part in their life story and the story of the Magnolia brand. So that was really cool to see as another Christian, to hear them talk about their faith and express it. Now, in this book, the leadership takeaway for me is that Chip helped his team to take leadership in their roles. Sometimes he would give them a job and just let them sink or swim. And sometimes he would be there to coach them through the experience or to work with them afterwards, so that way they could learn from the experience. And he really gave people a lot of autonomy in their jobs because he didn't want to restrict them to doing certain things. He wanted to allow them the freedom to grow in their position with the company. Now, throughout this story, this book, Chip does a good job in not only talking about certain key experiences, but also showing leadership. He and Joanna together talk about leadership in their family, talk about leadership of the company, and how each one of them at different times took responsibility and acted. Sometimes it was Joanna saying, you know what, I love this store, but it's time to close it right now. So they closed the Magnolia store. I think that's what it's called initially. And then several years later, it was Joanna again that felt prompted to open it back up again. And it was their ability to adapt to the challenges that were specifically in Waco, Texas, and some of the things that they were seeing. It was Chip's leadership that had him talk to Joanna about stopping their Fixer Upper TV show. And they credit, so as a Christian, this is really cool too, is they credit inspiration for all of these choices too. Not just that Chip stayed up all night thinking about what happened and deciding that, whether it was through prayer or exactly what happened, he doesn't tell us, but through that process of deciding that it was time to walk away from the TV show, to finish that season and then be done. And so I really love that about this book, is they talk about their faith, they talk about how it's important to them. And one of the kind of craziest things that came out of it is that Chip would like an international school of business in Waco, Texas, named after him one day. He's got some great goals and dreams, and I'm inspired by them myself. Now, I don't want a school named after me. In fact, I don't really want any building or place with my name on it. So that's just the way I feel about it. But I love Chip's excitement. I love his story of the plastic lasso. So, guys, I do recommend you get this book and read it. It's great because it helps also detail kind of ups and downs of entrepreneurship. And when you understand that entrepreneurship is a journey, that building a business takes time, energy, that you have wins and losses. That's just part of the whole thing. And leading yourself through that, being able to get up the next day, face the challenges, and to just work through them. And sometimes accept that, you know what, it's time to close this one down, or it's time to pivot. So, guys, I hope you get value from this video. Please like and share it. I am trying to hit 25,000 subscribers, so I've got a long way to go. If you're on Rumble or on YouTube, just click that subscribe button down below. And please like and share the video. If you get value from it, if you find me funny looking, either way, I'd really appreciate it. Also, you can go to turningleafs.com, Leafs.com, and there on my website, you will find a link to book a free consultation for personal and professional development coaching. That's one of the things I do. I've opened up my calendar recently for that. I've been doing it informally for about 2 or 3 years now, and I'm ready to kind of throw my net out there and reach out and try and help more people. So, my friends, take care. I hope you guys go out and pick up a book. And if you're looking for a recommendation, you can get one at the website. I've got over 225 books that I've read that I highly recommend. Take care, my friends. I look forward to talking to you next time. And do you know who that character is right there? I will give you one hint. He comes out of my wife's favorite summertime movie. All right, take care.